You guys saw that I moved that up using real strength. Using real strength, move that up. Let me show you. Use a hammer or vice grip. Right? I'm gonna show you guys how that and set everything up so that way you can set your own gym. Right? I'm gonna show you that. Useful tools for the people. But first though, you gotta move the weight first. Sometimes it's not always about you. Do stuff for others, man. The law of attract will come back to you one day, man. Think about that. So to tell you the truth, man, conceptual, without being applied nowadays, it's modern day. It's a tech world. In the next 5 years, perfect tech guy, you guys gonna fall way behind how it works. You know, that's just how it works. This concept, right? But at the same time, you have to apply. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that, right? You see, this is about 500 pounds, right? To lift this type of weight, man, you have to look at something else. You have to factor in, well, the space, the parameter, right? Time, you want to, of course, you have to know your own strength, right? Everybody can move this heavy bracket, right? That is a Titan. It's very heavy because of the bracket. At the same time, it's stainless steel, right? So that's why you have to know how to use your tools, right? Take your hammer, take your vice grip. You want to start to do all, right? With the basic leveraging, right? Test your strength, man. If you can't do it, don't force yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? The hammer or some sort of a tool to help you lift it up once, though, but you have to leverage it, right? For example, you see how this right here? You want to leverage it, use it as a leverage. Right? Take it out the bottom of the stool, right? And then you're going to lift up. See that? It's too hard to do. It's when you put on the bottom it will be like a hook, and you lift it up, push, angle it, and you push it, angle. It's like a jack in a way, right? But at the same time, it's more of a quick maneuver because the jack will go all the way in. That's why the hammer is very important for the tools, all right? So once you do that, take that. Now you go slowly, and then it will help you lift it. See that? But you want to do it little at a time, though. Because if you rush, you're going to hurt yourself. Up little at a time, and you will see how it goes. Like, see that? Again, see how the hammer goes bottom, right? You see it like a jack, but at the same time, you're going to guide it the other hand as well, right? You see how my back is straight, right? See that? Look at that. Boom. You see that? How I just jack it up a little bit? See that? Boom. And you let it slide. You want to use the tool to utilize the weight while you guide the weight forward. Because like a slippery slope. See that? Boom. Right? See, you see how the shift, right? It just shifts straight. Once you have everything lined up, use the gravity on your favor by using the tool, right? So now, do that, right? You want, just like how my chaos theory, you want to stack it up little at a time so that way you won't get injured. Because safety is always first, right? So now, see that? I can come to this other way, this other side, using the hammer on the other side, right? And check this out. I just push up forward, leveraging the gravity, right? Check this out. Boom, right? You use the force of the gravity. You see how you can use the angle to leverage, right? To leverage like a jack, but at the same time, guiding it, right? You guiding it forward. Keeping your posture, keeping your form, but you guiding the 500 pounds tight thing still, right? Let me show you again on the side. Right? Guide it. See that? Right here? Right on the bottom. See that? Now you want to guide it. Watch. Okay? You want to guide it. Boom. See that? You want to guide it. That's how it works, guys. Know your tools, know your craft, but at the same time, the weight, right? Because when you want to do that, you're able to move the weights that, you know, the great old in the past, right? The movers, the builders in the past, even able to move heavy objects because they know their craft, right? And this is a hammer. I can always trust a duo. You see how you leverage the weight, the hammer, to help you assist to move it forward. So that way, you can build a lot of things like this pagoda, build that build as well, which I'm gonna show you guys how to build that, how to frame it, how to fracture it. How to frame it, how to nail it is vital. But again, check it out, and guide it forward, boom, guide it forward, boom. That's how it is, man. All right. So once you see that, I'm gonna show you guys here on how to, you know, you see how the platform's a little bit, you know, I'm gonna show you guys even that right now. But I've already prepped it for her, the bottom. I've already prepped enough in which I can never kind of froggy, man, because I've been talking a lot. But at the same time, you guys see how the whole setup operates, right? I do the do's, remember that. So I'm gonna show you guys now. We got the platform up here, right? Creating space for the walk, but at the same time, about like 5 inches, about 3 inches, right? You're gonna start from the other side, right? Yeah. Take your hammer, bro. Take your hammer. Don't. You ain't Hercules. You know what I'm saying? You ain't Hercules. So don't be like Hercules, alright, right? And you're gonna move straight up, right? Everything and push forward. Boom. Right? And one more. Right? Make sure you have your platform set first though. That's very important. Okay, you can just Hercules it. Remember, This is the reverse grip point, right? Because if you go the wrist at the wrong awkward reverse grip, will allow you to guide the weight forward. Oh, yeah, I'm a carpenter. No, I'm just kidding. No. See that? I just guide it forward. So that's why you want to use a hammer, man. Grip is good, but it's you need your grip strength, right? But mainly though, you get one of these DeWalt hammer, man. You can build these bad boys. It's very important, right? You can build, you can craft, you can melt, you bolt with a hammer, right? Check this out. I can show you, man. 500 pounds, right? 2. So now we're gonna round it. We're gonna even this out, right? Check that out. Again, reverse grip. I have one more time. Boom, right? So now with the playing field, right? See that? See this? The hammer, bro. Know your hammer is really important. You always want to prep, right? Know your hammer. Guide the weight. Don't force upon it, man. You want to guide the weight. If you force upon it, you hurt yourself. You want to guide the weight, right? Remember, protocol procedure, man. It's very important. Guide the weight, right? Now you have all this room for you to adjust, right? In which, on this part here, what I need is what we call this, a stud, right? There you go. You put in the bottom here, right? And check it out, man. Check it out. You put the hammer in, right? And reverse grip it, lift it up slightly, and then put the stud in. Of course, it's gonna be tight because it's at the edge. Boom, right? But once you have that tip in, you can hammer in like that. Boom, right? There we go. See that? The hammer, bro. Once you get a stud in, it allows you to do something else. See that? It just slides the way straight now. You have like balance. My balance. Now all you do is just even it out. Let me show you. Probably today, man. You know what I'm saying? But you see the protocol? Move the 500 pounds at the same time. Safety always first. Right? Your hammer, right? Once it's in like this, right? You know it's slightly slanted here, right? That just means you just need to stack one more of the stud or whatever. Even out. Let me show you. So I got someone want to help me level it up, but you don't want to use the tile though. It's gonna break, but I know it's gonna break. But at the same time, then you can go like this, right? So now you have more of the tiles that you can use as the support, right? Same thing, man. Just lightly. There you go. Remember, this is temporary, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just to get it even out, so that way you can start your preparation. Right? So now, once you have that leveled up, make sure you got some on the bottom. On the bottom, straight, right? So now I need to put a little more on the other side. Remember, a little at a time, man. Stack it up. Safety first, man. Now, I know for sure that side is good. So I know this side is better. What you want to do now is get the other side. So I'm sure you will prepare. So you want to make sure you have some of these handy, right? Yeah, man. Set it up. You always want to have it handy, so that way you can use it to even take stuff out and dirty, right? So when you get that, now you want to get this part here, because it's tight out, you're able to shift a little bit easier. Right? Just lift it up, right? And move it, and try to get this in here, right? Just slightly, and slide it. There you go. Once that in, hammer at the bottom, right? You see that? It starts to glide back, right? Right? You see how I'm able to shift that up? See how I'm able to shift that up, man? Super Saiyan hairstyle. But you see how I slowly, progressively move that up, right? But there's always gonna be that little hole right here, right? And that's where my stud right here comes down to, right? There you go. Right? You see that? Sure, man. But at the same time, you gotta work at it little by little. Because once you get that in, you know, it's gonna hold it at one. Once you get the stud, wherever it's on the bottom, right? It allows you to slowly shift this 500 heavy ass, right, bracket, right? You gotta do it progressively though. Now, right? We're on this end, right? Right? Make sure you put the wood. So now you have the framework on the bottom in which the metal can slide on the wood. It's masterclass, bro. Masterclass. So take notes. Right. So once you get that in, you start shifting. It's a little bit easier now, right? Because now you can add another frame here, right? If you have another one here, you add one more of the brick. At the same time, what I want is to be able to put this here on the bottom bracket that I already have here. Right, so that way I can just drill the platform in, right? Slightly, that one here. There you go. Remember it? Yeah. Now it's in here, right? So you see how the shift is a lot easier. It's a bit unstable, right? But don't be nervous, though. Don't be scared, because you want it. Again, if you already prepped that bottom floor, have it laid out, because you're gonna drill the platform. You want to get it into even here, right? So now you get this right here, a platform, right? So look right. Pre-drill hole. Pre-drill it. Straight up, man. And we're gonna start it out. We're going to Mars. You know what I'm saying? Right. So now, once in there, you get the other side. right?